Good morning, you guys. So I was shamelessly looking for a morning garden treat. I was looking for strawberries. How are you guys? My name is Natalie. Welcome to my channel, My Garden and Me. It is 7:57 in the morning. And I wanted to give you a sunrise garden tour. So I already brought Princess up. I let her run around, and then I have the garden to myself for the next hour till I have to go back in and kind of release her from her kennel. I hope you guys are having a great morning. And yeah, let's go take a look at the garden, you guys. I'm so excited to be out here. The sun is literally hitting my face right now. It's so beautiful. And I'm just so excited. I have a lot of things to do today, but I figured I would just go ahead and just give you that tour. All right, let's do it. So, what I forgot to mention at the very start of this video is that today is March 21st, the first day of spring. Isn't that cool? That is so cool. So, my yard is still absolutely a mess. I have a lot of cleaning up to do. And right now I was trying to at least tidy it up a little bit. Y'all, it's hard. It's hard. And I've been trying to get this section of the yard cleaned since forever. And doing it on your own and working a full-time job, it is quite difficult. So anyways, the first area that I'm going to show you is an area that is under construction. Good morning. And we are going to do, we're going to get the beds filled today with soil. So that is step one. So let me show you this area. And again, it's a mess, but it's under construction. Hold on. So yeah, here it is. So these two beds, my plan is, I know it's covered right now. It's not getting any sunlight whatsoever. But I promise you, in the height of the summer, over here is like scorching hot. So over here, we're definitely going to be putting, I think, corn, and the melons and pumpkins are going to go over here so they can run and be happy and do what they do. So that is the plan for this bed. I am going to sprinkle onions in throughout here because, yes, the cats are amazing, but I promise a bunny or two are probably going to come in here and try something. So we got to make sure that we have it protected. So the next area that I want to touch on, and you guys saw yesterday when Princess broke this. Y'all, when I say I'm annoyed, I'm annoyed. But I have faith that it's gonna grow back. So I'm hoping that my faith pays off with that, because that's a Chardonnay grape. The bees are still up there, y'all. Can you hear them? The birds are probably drowning them up. And when I tell you there's a ton of bees up there, there's a ton. Okay, next area is the Marquis grape right here. She's looking lovely, developing her roots. And then over here is the Thompson seedless grape. And she has budded out. Yay! For the most part. I tried removing this one, but it's too far gone. So it's just gonna have to do, I was gonna try to run it, this thing right here, run it along the bottom. And then the other one, do the same over there. And then this one, run it up top. But that's not happening for me. So it is what it is. But she is looking lovely. And then I have the random tomato plant that is just growing in my native soil. And I want to see how it does. Yeah. My chickens were over here. And I guess they ate tomatoes, pooped it out, and tomatoes, here we are. This is a true volunteer. I didn't do anything to make this other than feed the chickens. The rose plants are still here. I am starting to fall in love with this bed. So here are my ranunculus. I'm not even going to take that one off. Can you see it? And the rose plants right here, they're looking lovely. They have already started flowering, and I love that. Look at how pretty that is, you guys. Look. Oh my gosh, so full. Wow. Yeah, so I have the baskets here so the cats will stay out of the beds because they were trying to use it as their litter box. I have a peony in here right now as well, and she's looking quite lovely. Now over here, I planted dahlias, and I thought, I'm not gonna get anything, but y'all look, I have one over there and another over there, and then I mimicked the 2 rose plants over here. These are bush rose, so they're gonna stay this small. And then these again are just here to keep the cats out of the bed. And then I have a calendula. I think I have enough to plant another one in here. So I'm gonna go plant another one, and I'll show you where I'm pulling that from. Y'all, I still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 roses to plant. I planted one in the front yard, and I am hoping to plant at least 2 of the shrubs, the rose shrubs, in the front in pots. I need the right pots in the front of the house. So as soon as I get that, those will be planted. Okay, let's move on. So while I'm at it, let me continue with the flower beds. I really need to take these tags off. I keep forgetting. These plants are looking quite good. They're getting quite rooted, and I love that. This is another rose plant that is flanking my shed, which is a whole nother project, y'all. This one over here is looking quite lovely as well, and it's starting to bud out. So yeah. And y'all see the weeds. Now my greenhouse back here, I don't even want to show y'all. It is such a mess. Look at it. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to get rid of it. So we have a whole new greenhouse that we're going to build. It's a mess, y'all. So I'm going to move out all the stuff today. I am going to undo it. And then we're going to start constructing the newer one. Okay, moving right on along. This onion bed is just looking so lovely. I can't believe these were the tiniest that I got, and they look so gorgeous right now. Just look at them. Oh my goodness. And our dill patch is like growing up to be something of a beauty. Let's get rid of this weed right here. As I see them, they go. Hey. Cat's running from me, y'all. But yeah, another rose plant right here, looking lovely. And the dill patch is looking fantastic. This is growing in my native soil. Mixed in a little bit with some of my own. I gotta fill in like divots like this because my dog digs. But yeah, look at this. The carrots, y'all, are looking lovely. And I know you're gonna tell me, you should thin them. I'm not gonna. But this is my second successful patch of carrots. And I wanted to leave that thing in there, but that is definitely it's a pretty weed. So I'm gonna actually plant it in my native soil and see if I can get it to propagate outside of the garden. But it probably will invade the garden too. We gotta get those weeds out of there, y'all, because they grew up to be monsters. I pulled that one this morning. So we're gonna come in here and grab that one soon. Lemon, I had a lemon. I thought I was gonna get something off of it, but nothing. But there's plenty. I just don't know how many I'm gonna get. The plan is today, I have the soil, is to up pot this one, the avocado and mango, all need to be potted up today. And those are gonna go in 25-gallon grow bags, which is a chore in itself, because and then I don't know if I'm gonna move them, but they probably need to. And then I think I'm gonna put like at least 2 bananas in a 25-gallon grow bag if I have enough soil. We'll see. So before we move on, if you have any tricks and tips about growing bananas, can you please comment down below? I need some help. I really, really want to grow them. I live in Southern California, and it is, I've said this before, my mom's a stroke survivor, and the one thing that she wants me to grow, one of the very few things that she wants me to be successful at, is growing a banana plant. And it is stumping me. So if y'all have any tips and tricks, could you please, like seriously, I live in zone 10A, 10B. I would really love if you could comment down below and let me know, because we're struggling over here. And I really want to do this for her. I really want to see the look on her face when she has like a mature banana plant that, you know, could possibly produce fruit for her, because she loves it. She eats them ripe, she eats them green, and as do I, except the ripe ones. I don't like ripe bananas, except in lumpias. But yeah, I don't like ripe bananas, but green bananas, I will boil it and eat it and love it with everything. So yeah, let's get back to the tour. Okay, so here we are. We have some ranunculus, I think 6 plants. And then I have the daffodils that are popping up right there. And look at this basil that I was complaining about. Oh my gosh. She looks so good. Look at that. And then over here, of course, the tulips are all popping up and looking great. And then lemongrass, you see how it was yellow, all yellow before. It's not so yellow anymore. I am so loving that for us. Y'all, looky there, the hibiscus. I got buds coming out everywhere. I can actually say that this thing is rooted, which is nice. Over here, the same. I am gonna actually, there's nothing in the middle right here, so I am actually going to take some of the calendula that I have in the beds here and here, and I am actually gonna put the calendulas, at least 2 or 3 in here. But y'all look at this beautiful tulip. She is just so lovely. I mean, wow. Oh, look it in there. Oh my. Oh, I wish they would all just pop up and grow all at once. Hey, Maxie, baby, you okay? You good, sir? All right. Overview of the garden. I don't know if I gave you one. Okay, so now it's for the inside garden tour. And y'all, my mom came up here last night and she was just like, oh my God, it looked green and lush. And I was just like, yeah, it actually does. And it's surprising to me that normally my garden is bare. See the Jamaican coming out. Is that my mother? Somebody's at my front door. Anyways, normally the garden is bare. There's nothing there other than onions and garlic. I rarely can get anything else to grow. Maybe I have a couple peppers overwintering, but it really looks just not like nothing. And this year, it's one of the first years where there is so much green in here. Like, yeah. Sorry, I keep looking for my mom. Hold on, let me go check on her, y'all. Y'all know she's not supposed to be walking up here on her own. If she trips and falls, that's going to be an issue. Hold on. Okay, so it was my mom, and she's sitting down in the front yard. She's not making her way up here, which always makes me nervous, y'all. Makes me so nervous. All right, let's get to it. Enough chit-chatting, Natalie. Enough chit-chatting. We're doing a garden tour, a sunrise garden tour. All right, hold on. Also, you guys, I'm totally matching, or somewhat matching my green stock right now. I'm loving that. I know it's stupid, but yeah, I love it. So speaking of the green stock, let's talk about her. One of the best purchases that I've done in a long while. Honestly speaking, I absolutely love it. I am going to get at least one more, and then I'll probably figure out if I need to get another one, because growing vertically is a thing, because I don't have that much space, y'all. I really don't have that much space. So, I mean, look at this baby right here. I've been eyeing it this morning. I thought I was going to get it to eat. Nope, it's not ready yet. And you know when they're like a little bit squishy, and this one is not squishy at all. These are the white strawberries. They're looking great. I don't know about this spinach, y'all. They started off looking good, but they're not looking so good right now. So we're going to have to figure that out. I need to clean up the bottom of that tomato. I don't want it to go crazy. The shallots over here are popping up. There's one right there. There's one right there. And the rest are all the garlic. And these are all my seed garlic that I saved and that I planted. And I don't know. That chicken is driving me nuts, y'all. I don't know why she's making all that noise. And now she stopped as soon as I stopped talking. Anyways, I think they're doing it on purpose. Max, hold on, y'all. Okay, here we go. So yeah, gotta clean that up. I am going to pull out this roselle. I thought it was gonna bud out, and it's still green, y'all. Did y'all see that? It's still green, but I just don't think it's gonna make it. So we're gonna cut her out, and we're gonna cut her out today, and free up this bed from her. Y'all, this garlic right here looks so healthy. Oh my gosh, it's like the healthiest one that I have in there. Wow. Okay. Over here, the pecans. These were gifted to me by a coworker. He couldn't keep it on his balcony anymore, and because of fire restrictions. And so he asked me if I wanted it, and I said, sure. Got it, potted them up. And y'all, I got a couple pecans off of it initially, and then it went to sleep, and now it's waking back up. I planted some onions around the beds right there. Okay, I'm kind of all over the place today. I'm doing the middle and not the end of the garden, which is kind of weird for me. Okay, Patty, honey, look at her, y'all. Over here, Max. What? I'm not doing anything. I don't know why you're having your paws at me right now. It's not okay. And yes, I know you want to be petted. Yes, you want to be petted. Yes. No, that's not nice. Not nice. What's wrong with you, dude? What is wrong? Be more like your mama. Jeez. All right, I'm done with you. Okay, so over here, these garlics are, for the most part, perking up, honestly speaking. I have some green onions right here, but, I mean, if you look at this one and this one over there, they're looking better. And then look, there's like more popping up, like right over there even. So I think what happened was, is this another? And here's another one. Look at that. So I might get some decent garlic, hopefully, I think. Do I have all three of you in here, really? Yeah. So, yeah. Rosemary looking good. I need to trim it up, y'all. But before I trim it up, I need to get some starts. I want at least 15 to 16 starts, because I am, hey, I am going to plant them all over the back end of the garden right there. Stop rubbing on me, Max. Max, dude, I'm being stalked, y'all. He is a stalker. Stalker Max. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Okay, y'all. Okay, the pepper bed. Whoa. How's she looking? Y'all, he is such a stalker. Look at this craziness. What is with you? I'm gonna ignore him. Okay, let's go over here. Over here, Yukon potatoes, Yukon Gold, Yukon Gold. The mango tree needs to get into a pot. So the plan today is to get this and the avocado in a pot today. Over here, the peas are looking good. And y'all, I actually have flowers. Look at that. Y'all see them? Yeah, I do. And then, of course, the first to recover from the cold is the Kion Slim. Look how green and lush that looks. I mean, this pepper, I don't know. It keeps on giving. I have 2 over there, 3 years in a row. This first year, and she is doing lovely. And the egg laying has started. So early this morning I came out, and which is why this stuff is here. And I up-potted that blueberry from all the way back there. I'll show you. So we put in the soil acidifier, this thing right here, and some bone blood, and then some black cow. And we potted her up because she needed to. This is a North Country blueberry. Is that right? Yep. North Country blueberry. Blu-ray blueberry. I have the pink lemonade and I have the O'Neill. And I don't remember what that one is over there. Okay. Now the onion bed. Woo. Hello, onion bed. How are ya? Now, yesterday, as I was recording, look what I saw. They were actually starting to bolt, y'all. The red ones. Look, I have 1, and I broke off another one, 2. Can y'all believe that? I can't believe that it's really starting to bolt. Like, seriously, there's not even a good bulb on them. So it frustrated me. So I yanked them off real early. So now I'm checking each and every one. Because once they start bolting, your onions stop growing. And I don't want that for me. So, yeah. Oh, I hate when I get notifications while you're filming. It's so hard not to go to it. I'm kind of skipping all over the place. I'm so sorry. All right, hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay, so, but overall, you can see the onions are bulbing up. I mean, yeah, they look great. They really do, honestly. They are really looking good. My little patch right here, this is supposed to be a tomato bed, y'all. So I need to put in 2, T-posts here. 1 there, 1 there. And I'm gonna run 2 lines of tomatoes down this bed right here. So I'm kind of in my head going like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I didn't. So here are the blueberries a little bit closer. And then y'all, I know I'm not at this bed yet, but just appreciate this with me. Oh my God. Just appreciate it with me, y'all. Just appreciate. All right, so over here, I'm crazy. I moved the beans over here. I needed space for the other blueberries out of the way. And so I have, now I don't know which is which. Actually, I do. This is the Blue Lake, and that is the Dragon Tongue. And then over here, I have kale up the wazoo, y'all. Beautiful kale. Oh my gosh. And I have got to use them. This yellow pear is looking lovely. But she needs to be trimmed up. And there's actually ripened yellow pear tomatoes on here. We're gonna leave that. Oh, it's so squishy. Look at that. Yeah. Hey, there's more. Okay. Carrots down there are looking good, but I need to collect these. Yeah, I need to. What is that? Y'all, that is a growth point on the leaf. Can y'all see? Is that weird? Whoa. Anyways, yeah, so we need these onions over here are going crazy. The ones that are getting light, the ones that are not are totally being shadowed by the brassicas and the carrots. So we gotta get some leaves off of here. So we're gonna harvest some leaves for sure. The chickens are gonna eat good today. Same thing over here. There is some yellowing of the leaves down there. We're gonna grab those. And the bigger leaves we're gonna get. There's nothing underneath that I'm worried about other than the garlic just needs a little bit more room to grow. That's it, that's all. But they're all budding up. This tomato plant, every time I say I'm gonna cut it off, I think I'm just gonna have to do it. I don't know what it is, but once I get all these tomatoes to ripen up, they're gone. As soon as I see color on this one, it doesn't matter what else is growing, I'm pulling it out, I'm yanking it. Final decision. It's so hard for me to do that stuff. Okay, ice cream banana, I think. Potatoes over here, just 2 russet kitchen potatoes that I had. I have so much inside that I want to plant. Y'all, where am I going to put them? I need to find a grow bag somewhere, but I literally need at least 2 to 3 grow bags worth if I want to plant them. So I don't know. Okay, over here, broccoli. Now the weather is warming up, at least for the next 10 days. But I did look at the forecast and it's starting to cool down again, so we should be okay. So over here are my mystery peppers. 1, 2, 3 mystery I got from the store. And then I got some orange habaneros from the store. 1, 2, 3. And then behind here, these are my jalapenos. These are Craig's Grande jalapenos. So I have 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'm going to bring out at least 2 more peppers, and I'm going to stick some onions in between them. Because I just want to make sure I have a bunch of onions, y'all, and I'm just going to interplant them with everything. Y'all, this was laying flat yesterday. I watered the bejesus out of it. But what I would like, and the ants are back. They're farming the aphids again. But what I do want to show you is it this one? Is it this one? Y'all, look, there's an artichoke forming there. I don't know if you can see that. Can y'all see that? Yeah. But look at the ants and the aphids. Ugh, gross. Yeah. So there's 2 plants in here that the artichoke is actually pushing up and forming. But if you look underneath, under there is thriving too. I got kale, which I'm going to pull out. And I'm probably going to put in a green stalk, honestly. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I can find 5 spots. And we're going to do that. And here's where I removed the other blueberry plant from. She just wasn't doing well, y'all. Y'all, your bees are kind of loud. Anyway, ooh, right over my head. Anyways, so this basil, y'all, I love it. It's a variegated basil. It is so yummy smelling. And these white onions are definitely bulking up, y'all. Can you see that? Hold on. Look at that. Look at the bulk on that. Yeah. So, this onion bed, I think, is the first that I'm going to be harvesting from. I'm pretty sure. This one is going to be next. Not like I have another one, but these guys are going to take their time. And we're definitely getting the dill out today because it's too much. But yeah, looking good. Collards, I think I'm going to cut that one plant out. And I'm going to leave these 2 for now. Over here, pepper bed, half a pepper bed. It's like pepper bed over there, pepper bed over there, pepper bed. There's a theme going on here. I need to condense my peppers. Okay, so my shadow's in the way. Let me get this way. So over here we have a Anaheim, a early jalapeno. We have sweet peppers right here. So we have a yellow, a green, and a red all along here. And that's all the sweet peppers that I eat, y'all. I don't like them. My mom does. I grow them for her. But I have to say, I actually tried one. And I'm going to tell you, the ones at the store are horrible. Because the one that I grew and that ripened fully on this tree was one of the sweetest, tastiest things ever. Still not my favorite. But when I tell you, so much more tastier than the ones that we get from the store, yeah. So if I'm going to eat it, it has to be from the garden, because trust me when I tell you, I couldn't believe how wonderful that thing tasted. It was like, it was nice. It was really, really good. So yeah, sweet peppers, I am definitely growing them for my mom, but I will now eat it if it's grown in my garden. Okay, Brussels sprouts. Whoa, filled with aphids, y'all. It's so gross. I mean, they're trying to grow, but oh, it's so gross. I cannot. I cannot. I have not had this problem to this extent ever in the garden. This is year 5 that I've been gardening on this area. Would you eat this? Like, seriously? Or would you just throw it away? Comment down below. Don't know. Okay, Swiss chard looking lovely. I need to harvest some from there and from here. I need to chop them up and put them in the fridge. Nothing goes to waste. This rescue from Home Depot is looking a little bit worse for wear, but we'll see. Now, y'all, the mint looks great. Over here, if you can see, elephant garlic, elephant garlic. Hold on, y'all. Y'all, I just stepped out of the garden to take a call from my husband, and as the morning goes by, she opens. Oh my goodness. Y'all, this is so gorgeous. It is just like, it's blowing my mind right now. Wow. It is blowing my mind. Holy Max, I'm gonna hurt you. I never thought I'd be into flowers, but I'm totally into flowers this year. I think the zinnias started it last year. I successfully grew so many zinnias that I was just like, yeah. And I got bouquets in the house and everything. And so I'm totally into flowers right now. So forgive me and my little bit of obsession. But the garden looks great when it has like all that color popping in and out. So I'm anticipating the summer with all the tomatoes growing and all the peppers growing and everything just full and lush and just beautiful. Can y'all wait? Are you guys excited? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. All right, let's finish up this garden tour real quick. Okay, so I finally figured out what's going on with this soil. It has too much peat in there. The soil has too much peat. Now, every other bed in here, I'm gonna show you. Look at this one, okay? Watered. You go down, and you go down, and it's completely soaked. All right, see? Soaked. You see that, right? Okay, cool. Down here, no matter how far you get, you're getting peat. It's too fluffy. It's not retaining water. It really isn't. Like, it's dry. Look, see? Look at that. All dry. The top layer is wet, but it's like hydrophobic. And that is why I'm not getting anything to like grow. So I have to come in and get some, mix this soil up, because I think I put too much peat moss in here. So yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. I mean, I was digging down there too, and look at it. See the difference between over here and there? That is what's wrong with my soil. Yeah, so this beautiful pea plant over here, sweet pea plant, it's very, very vigorously growing. But I ain't got no peas on it. And you see over there, these are the last to be planted, and I have flowers over there. And this one gave me at least 5 peas off of it. This one, beautimous. Where's the fruit, y'all? Or the veggie, whatever. Where is it? That's all I'm saying. Okay, over here, it's now gonna crowd these flowers over here. These are wildflowers. I have a Cosmo that's about to open up, y'all. Can you see the bud right there? Oh my gosh, I can't wait. And then over here, this is my passion fruit vines. They look terrible. This is a cherimoya, surviving. I need to put it in a different pot, I think. And then over here too. So these are from cuttings. And then my Barbados cherry, y'all, I'm concerned. See why I'm concerned? Yeah, it's not about watering, but I'm concerned. So, yeah. And then the June plum tree, y'all, it's shoving out its buds all the way down the stem, so I'm excited. And then calendula right there, peonies and calendula right here. So, oh, and the other blueberry. And this is, what is it I told you? This is the blue crop blueberry. So I have Blue Ray blueberry, I think, and Blue Crop blueberry, and then North Country blueberry. Yeah, there's a lot. And then this plant is protected from problematic aphid, whiteflies, beetles, mealybugs. Well, that's good. So this is the avocado. Already having flowers on here. And this is a avocado Mexicola Grande. So I hope I get something out of it. And last but definitely not least, the potato bed. Well, yeah, the bananas over here are looking terrible. The avocados, I don't know what's going to happen with those two. And then the mulberry, I think it's, I don't know. But over here, the fig doing well. And then potatoes, y'all. These are store-bought potatoes, organic. I have some red. I have some white in here. And y'all, I overplanted, of course. So I put about 4 or 5 potatoes in each of these little pockets, which is probably too much, but I did it anyways. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay, you guys. That is the garden tour. Yeah, it took me a minute. I know this one's going to be a long one. I'm sorry, but wanted to get out and kind of just like preview everything because starting today, things are going to be changing a little bit rapidly. Oh my God, that flower is just making me so happy. But yeah, things are going to be changing rapidly. And I want to make sure that I capture it as it is so that I can look back and say, wow, this is where we come from. This is where we came from to what we are now. So I'm excited about that journey, and I want to make sure that I have it on camera so that, you know, it's a memory and it's motivation to say and to show me that I can do it. I can do it. I can do it. Anyways, you guys, thank y'all for watching. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And remember, y'all, subscribing doesn't cost y'all a thing. It sure don't. See you guys on my next video. Bye, y'all. She just keeps getting prettier and prettier by the hour. OMG. Look at her. She is gorgeous.